Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is a review of Star Wars Lando's Luck. Star Wars Lando's Luck was written by Justina Ireland with art inside by Annie Wu. This is part of the Flight of the Falcon series and is a young reader's novel. And now for a brief summary. Lando, he's on the planet Hynestia playing a game of sabacc after he finished doing some smuggling business. He brought in some special juice that's actually illegal on Hynestia. Well, once his game of sabacc ends, a bounty hunter bursts through the door and his opponent from sabacc gets busted. Her name was Zell. She had something called the Solstice Globe that she was stealing, trying to get off planet. Well, Lando's trying to sneak out of the bar when the Queen of Hynestia walks in and says, "Wait a second, I know you, you're Lando, and the barkeep told us that you are smuggling in some juice that's illegal to have on Hynestia." So while Zell, who stole the Solstice Globe, is sentenced to time in the dungeon, Lando is sentenced to death for smuggling in some juice. However, Lando's hide is saved when Princess Renetta, daughter of the Queen, comes in and says, "Wait a second, we should let him go. Maybe he can take the Solstice Globe as payment to the Empire." Mother agrees, and that's the plan. Well, things get a little bit complicated because what the Queen doesn't know is that Princess Renetta is actually working with Zell, trying to get the Solstice Globe off of the planet to Live No 3, where it came from. A long time ago, her people had stolen it from Live No 3. So, a bunch of shenanigans ensue, and that's the story. Basically, the book's about trying to get an artifact from one place to another. So let's talk about characters. We've got Lando. He's consistent with who he is in the films, like Solo, a Star Wars story. He's all about himself, the way he looks. He's trying to get rich, but he's got to cheat to get rich, you know, the easy way. We've got Princess Renetta, who is defiant against her mother. She wants to do the right thing when her mother's like, "Hey, you behave and you listen and you do what you're told," but she doesn't want to. She's defiant. She feels what she needs to do is right, and you know, you can read the book to find out if what she did was the right thing or not. And finally, L3. I've never liked the droid. This book didn't change my mind. I still don't like her. I think she's pretty annoying, but she did bring a little bit of comic relief to the book. So for my overall thoughts, it's an okay read. You know, it's a young reader's book. It's easy and quick to get through, but for some reason it took me like 3 or 4 weeks to get through with it because I was just so scatterbrained. Nothing against the story, just I was distracted. But the character development was pretty good. Characters were consistent. The ones that we do know from the films were consistent with who they are in the films or other novels. Flight of the Falcon, it's a series that's gonna take the Falcon through a whole bunch of different adventures with different people. Not a bad read. If you want to complete your Star Wars collection, go ahead and pick it up. So for a rating, I will go ahead and give this book a B-. I was tempted to give it a C, but I won't, because the characters were very consistent. Like I said, it's a fun, quick read. Read it to your kids, read it for yourself, just to be a completionist of the Star Wars canon. And that's going to do it for this video. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, so you'll be notified when I post more videos. Check me out at thegeeksaddict.com and all social media at thegeeksaddict. Oh, and I will leave a link in the description box below for you to go purchase this book if you want to. Have a good one.